What is that, a blue joker? Hello. Okay, time's up.
Trying to get it to work. Is it not working?
No, I hear you.
Okay. You're like, time's up. I'm like, don't put me on a fucking timer.
You're the one that gave me a quantifiable amount of time.
Oh. Okay, I get you. Fuck off, but I get you.
So,
Not much. What's up with you?
it's some homework sort of stuff, and now I'm goofing off instead of going to bed.
Yeah. It's pretty much my life. Is
I
trying
haven't
to.
that I haven't drank, so I feel like I need to drink that before I go to bed.
It's a Mystery Science Theater. I've never seen a single episode of that.
Very sad.
Is the new season worth it?
New season's pretty good.
Okay.
I'm satisfied. I'm pleased.
I suppose I will have to check it out.
I feel like you might be amused by it.
Amused. I'm like what are alternatives to amused?
Not amused? Annoyed?
Yeah, I know. I'm talking like whatever the nim is. I can't remember if it's not like a synonym, like different word but similar definition. Is that antonym?
An antonym would be opposite meaning.
Okay. So then an antonym of not amused.
Okay. Yeah. An antonym of not amused. Okay. That is not amused. An antonym of not amused that is not the word amused.
See, I think I'm fucking myself up here because I can't follow now. Okay, so basically, it's like amused. There's
like a synonym of amused.
So I feel like an antonym of amused would be like miffed, but that's going in the wrong direction. I'm trying to find similar words too.
Yeah.
And I'm drawing a blank. My brain immediately wanted to go to titillated, and I was like, whoa, escalating things a bit there. There's a lot of words in between amused and titillated.
That's what the internet's for.
So yeah, you're an ENTP, so you're, well, not to mention ENTP, you're also type 8, so you're sort of wired a bit differently than me. Do you ever do you ever have like reoccurring feelings of existential despair, or is that more an introvert problem?
Do I like them or do I get them?
No, do you get them?
Yeah, I have an existential crisis at least once a year.
Jesus, once a year?
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, so in order to be where you're at, I'm going to have to cut down on my numbers about like 50.
Well, I have little ones, but I don't have like life-altering things.
Okay. See, yeah, it's difficult to tell based on that metric whether or not, for me, the little ones, because you're saying life-altering, and it's like, I'm not great. Like, the primary reason why I have the existential crises is because I'm not doing enough things that are life-altering. So even when I have existential crises, they're not life-altering anyway. So it's difficult to measure them based on that metric because they're not life-altering. Because I'm not particularly prone to making life-altering decisions.
I make deals with myself. Is what I tend to do.
Yeah, I can't do that. But I'm a rat bastard. You shouldn't trust me.
Because my innie goes, my irrational me goes, I'm bored. Let's do something crazy. And so far, I can usually do a little TE and SI are like screaming. They're like, no, like make money and be comfortable. Like, you're good. You got a good thing here. Why are you trying?
Why are you fucking with this?
Yes. And so usually some sort of negotiations happen. There's a big summit at least once a year, and usually what happens is that there's some kind of compromise, and so that we'll be like, all right, Innie, like, why don't you go and like start doing stand-up comedy or something insane like that, and in return, why don't you keep working your job for at least the next year or something, because that way you have more money to goof off and stuff like that.
Right.
And then there's always like these little negotiations during the year. It's like, oh, and he goes, no, like this is not working for me. We need to renegotiate. So okay, well let's put a more let's pull back the definitive, like deadline, like commitment timetable. There you go. Okay. We'll renegotiate at the end of the summer. We'll talk about